Most people believe millionaires are lucky, born rich, or just smarter than everyone else. But here's the truth. Millionaires are not superhuman. They are ordinary people who learn to think differently and build habits that lead to wealth and success. The difference between someone stuck in the middle class and someone building millions is not talent or luck, it's habits, especially goal-setting habits. Think about it. Every January, millions of people set New Year's resolutions. They write down dreams like losing weight, saving money, or starting a business. But by February, most of those goals are gone, forgotten, or abandoned. Millionaires are different. They don't just set goals. They set goals in a way that almost guarantees results. They have a system that keeps them consistent when others quit. Today, I'm going to reveal the millionaire goal-setting habits that build real wealth and lasting freedom. These are not theories, not empty quotes, but real strategies used daily by wealthy people. If you learn them and apply them step by step, you can change your future. So stay with me until the end, because one of these habits may be the key that unlocks everything for you. Before we dive in, if you're serious about learning how to think and act like a millionaire, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell. That way you'll never miss the powerful strategies I share every week. First habit, clarity of vision. Millionaires do not set random goals. They know exactly what they want and why they want it. Clarity is the foundation of success. Without clarity, you drift like a ship without a map. With clarity, you move with purpose and direction. Take Elon Musk, for example. He didn't just want to build another car company. His clear vision was to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. That vision guided Tesla through near bankruptcy, endless criticism, and big obstacles. Without that clear vision, Tesla would not exist today. Most people set vague goals like, I want to be rich, or I want to be successful. But vague goals create vague results. Millionaires go deeper. They write specific outcomes. They know what success looks like, how it feels, and why it matters. Clarity sharpens your focus. Imagine driving at night with no headlights. You would move slowly and maybe crash. But with clear headlights, you can drive fast and confidently. That's what clarity does for your goals. It lights up the road ahead. Second habit, breaking goals into small steps. Most people look at a big goal and get overwhelmed. It feels impossible, so they quit. Millionaires think differently. They break big goals into small, manageable steps. Warren Buffett once said, life is like a snowball. You start small, roll it forward, and it grows. That's how wealth is built. Millionaires don't chase $1 million right away. They focus on the first 1,000, then 10,000, then 100,000. Each step makes the next one easier. Jeff Bezos used this principle when starting Amazon. Instead of selling everything at once, he started with books. One niche, one focus. Once that worked, he expanded. If he had tried to dominate every market in the beginning, Amazon would have failed. Breaking goals down gives you confidence. Each small win proves the big dream is possible. Progress creates momentum, and momentum carries you forward even when motivation fades. Third habit, writing goals down. The average person keeps goals in their head, but thoughts fade. Life gets busy, distractions pile up, and what felt important yesterday gets lost today. Millionaires know this, so they don't rely on memory. They write goals down. Research proves this works. Writing turns a dream into something concrete. It shifts it from imagination to reality. It's like signing a contract with your future self, a promise that says, I will make this happen. Richard Branson is a great example. He is famous for carrying notebooks everywhere. He writes down ideas, goals, and plans immediately. Many of Virgin's billion-dollar companies started as simple notes in those books. Writing also shapes your daily actions. When you see your goals on paper every morning, they remind you where you're going and why. If you don't write them, you drift. But when they're written, they guide your choices. This habit costs nothing, but can transform your life. A notebook and a pen may be the most powerful tools you ever use. If you're finding this valuable so far, go ahead and tap the like button. It helps the channel and makes sure more people who need this knowledge actually see it. Fourth habit, accountability. Millionaires don't chase goals in secret. They know accountability makes goals stick. They share their dreams with mentors, coaches, or trusted partners. When someone else knows your goal, the stakes are higher. You don't want to look lazy. You don't want to fail in silence. Accountability adds pressure, but it's positive pressure. It forces action. Think about athletes. They have coaches not just to train, but to keep them accountable. Businesses have boards for the same reason. Even Mark Zuckerberg leaned on mentors and advisors in Facebook's early years. Most people fail because they chase goals alone. Isolation creates excuses, but accountability removes excuses. It adds encouragement when times get tough and discipline when you feel lazy. Millionaires embrace accountability because they know willpower is weak, but accountability makes it strong. Fifth habit, prioritizing long-term over short-term comfort. This is one of the biggest biggest differences between the middle class and millionaires. Most people focus on short-term pleasure. Millionaires focus on long-term freedom. When Jeff Bezos built Amazon, he was not thinking about quick profits. He was thinking 10 to 20 years into the future. While his friends enjoyed weekends, he was building the foundation of the biggest online store in the world. Most people say, I deserve to enjoy my money now. Millionaires flip that thinking. They protect their future first. They plant seeds instead of eating them. If you eat the seeds, they're gone. If you plant them, you grow trees and fruit for years. This doesn't mean millionaires never enjoy life, but they are willing to sacrifice short-term comfort when it's necessary. That's why they enjoy long-term wealth, while others stay stuck in cycles of spending and debt. Sixth habit, measuring and tracking progress. Here's the truth. What gets measured improves. Most people set goals in January and forget them. Millionaires track progress constantly. Bill Gates kept detailed notes about his goals, numbers, and ideas. He measured everything. If he was off track, he adjusted quickly. Athletes do the same. They track every run, every lift, every detail. Millionaires treat wealth the same way. If you want to save money but never track your spending, you fail. If you want to grow a business but never check the numbers, you fail. Tracking is like looking at a scoreboard in sports. Without it, you don't know if you're winning or losing. Measuring also builds motivation. When you see small wins adding up, you get excited. Progress creates momentum, and momentum carries you when motivation is gone. This habit keeps millionaires from drifting. It keeps them locked on target. And the tools are simple. A notebook, a spreadsheet, or even a tracking app can make the difference. The key is not the tool, but the discipline of checking and adjusting. Millionaires do this weekly, sometimes daily, because they know numbers tell the truth. Seventh habit, adapting goals but never abandoning vision. Most people quit after one failure. Millionaires don't. They adapt strategy but keep the vision alive. Steve Jobs failed many times before Apple became great. His early products flopped, but he adapted until the iPhone and iPad changed the world. Thomas Edison tested thousands of times before the light bulb worked. He said, I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that don't work. Millionaires separate the destination from the method. The destination stays firm, but the method changes. That's why they seem unstoppable. It's not because they never fail. It's because they never stop. Eighth habit, aligning goals with purpose. Money alone is not enough. Millionaires tie goals to a deeper purpose. Purpose creates energy that lasts. Oprah Winfrey built her empire not just for money, but to uplift and inspire people. That purpose kept her going when life was tough. When your goals connect to purpose, they feel meaningful. You wake up excited because your work matters. It's not just about numbers. It's about impact. Purpose makes sacrifices easier because you know the struggle has meaning. Millionaires choose goals that excite them and align with their values. That's why they work harder without burning out. Their goals are tied to legacy, not just money. Ninth habit, constant learning and upgrading. Millionaires never stop learning. They know yesterday's knowledge cannot solve tomorrow's problems. Warren Buffett spends hours reading and studying every day. Bill Gates takes weeks just to read and think. The wealthy see learning as fuel. The middle class sees it as optional. They learn from books, mentors, courses, and even mistakes. Every lesson adds an advantage. The world changes fast, and those who refuse to learn fall behind. Millionaires stay ahead because they keep upgrading themselves like software. And it is not just knowledge. They also invest in relationships, networks, and skills. They see every new idea as a tool that could make them better. This mindset makes them adaptable in uncertain times. While others panic, they adjust and thrive. Why these habits matter. Clarity sets direction. Breaking goals makes them manageable. Writing creates commitment. Accountability forces action. Long-term thinking builds freedom. Measuring keeps you on track. Adapting keeps you resilient. Purpose keeps you inspired. Learning keeps you growing. Alone, each habit helps, but together they form a system. That system is why millionaires succeed while others drift. Here is a real-life example. Imagine two people start a business. The first only wants quick money. The second has a clear 10-year vision. The first never tracks progress. The second measures every step. The first quits after one failure. The second adapts until something works. The first burns out because money is the only goal. The second stays motivated because the goal has purpose. 5 years later, the first is stuck. The second is wealthy. The difference difference is not luck, it's habits. Millionaires are not lucky. They are not born special. They are disciplined. They follow systems. They think long-term. They measure progress. They adapt. And they tie everything to purpose. If you want to escape the middle class, start practicing these 9 habits today. They are not theories. They are proven practices that built empires and fortunes. Apply them step by step. Combine them into your daily routine, and you will see momentum build. Wealth and freedom are not accidents. They are the result of habits repeated daily until success becomes inevitable.